Terlambat untuk kamu sadari, mengulang rasa cinta itu lagi. Meradang hatiku karenamu, menahan rindu yang tak sudah. Terlambat untuk kamu mengerti,
Suara apa di sini, Bang?
Cek, 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 tes.
Cek, cek, cek. Diam aja. Tes, tes, cek.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and fellow students attending both online and offline, we would like to inform you that the event is about to begin. For those attending online, we kindly ask you to turn your cameras and mute your microphones during the event. For those attending in person, please ensure your mobile phones are set to silent mode to maintain the order of the event. Thank you. We would like to extend a warm welcome to our honorable guest, Mr. Ijaz Nisar, founder and president of the CEO Club Pakistan. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning and best wishes to all of us. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, greeting of you. Our distinguished guest, Mr. Ijaz Nisar, founder and president of CEO Club Pakistan. Mr. Professor Dr. Joko Santoso Mulyono, chairman of the Senate Indonesia Banking School. Mr. Dr. Jun Kunchoro Hadidiningrat, MSc, MSI, PhD, SC, Head of Government Relations Ikadim Indonesia. Mrs. Dr. Kusumaningtuti Sanjiharmi Sutiono, SH LLM, Chairwoman of Indonesia Banking School. Mr. Dr. Eric Wijaya, SEME, Vice Chairman 1. Mr. Gatot Sugiono, SEMM, Vice Chairman 2. Mr. Dr. Insinyur Batara M. Simatupang, MTHM Hill, SIMBA CIPF, Director of Master Management Program. The Head and Secretaries of Study Program Magister of Management, Accounting, Management, and Islamic Finance and Banking. And all faculty members, invited guests, and fellow students attending both virtually and in person. We are grateful to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, the Almighty, for His blessing and grace that allow us to gather here today for the International Guest Lecture, held in cooperation with the Indonesian Consulate General Office in Karachi, Pakistan. The theme of today's lecture is Emotional Intelligence for Leaders, AI versus EI. So before we start, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Salsabila, a student of accounting program at Indonesia Banking School, class of 2022, and I'll be your MC for today's event. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to present the agenda for today. 1. Opening. 2. Singing of the National Anthem Indonesia Raya. 3. Opening prayer. 4. Welcoming speech by the chairwoman of Indonesia Banking School. 5. Welcoming speech by the Head of Government Relations Ikadim Indonesia. 6. Introduction of the moderator. 7. Presentation by the guest speaker. 8. Question and answer session. 9. Flag presentation. 10. Group photo session. And 11. Closing. To begin the event, let us sing the Indonesian National Anthem Indonesia Raya. We kindly ask all attendees to stand.
Indonesia, tanah airku, tanah tumpah darahku. Di sanalah aku berdiri, jadi pandu ibuku.
Indonesia, kebangsaanku, bangsa dan tanah airku. Marilah kita
To all attendees, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, to ensure today's event proceeds smoothly and successfully, let us begin with a prayer. To Abian Arali Abdurrahman, who hand over the praying to you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to lead this prayer in Islam, and others may follow according to their own beliefs. Auzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Hamda yuafi ni'amahu wa yukafiru majida. Ya Rabbana lakal wa tasrufu kama jalali wajhikal karimi wa azimi sultanik. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammad. Allahumma make this seminar Emotional Intelligence for Leaders, AI versus EI, a gathering full of knowledge and useful insight. Ya Allah, Rabbana, give us strength, help, protection, so that nothing gets in the way of finishing this important event successfully. Ya Allah, Rabbana, let this seminar be of improving the quality of leadership in each of us. Help us build stronger relationships, professionally and personally, for the benefit of our society and our communities. Ya Allah, Ghafur, forgive our sins and mistakes, the mistakes from our parents, our leaders, and our leaders before us. Accept our prayers and mistakes, as the wisdom to live with empathy and understanding. Rabbana, atina fid dunya hasanah, wa fil akhirati hasanah, wa qina adzabannar. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
To Mrs. Dr. Kusumaning Tuti Sandiharmi Sutiono, time is yours.
Thank you. Honorable guests, distinguished colleagues, and dear students, Mr. Ijaz Nizar, founder and president CEO Club Pakistan, as speaker. Professor Dr. Joko Santoso Mulyono, chairman of the Senate of SAE Indonesia Banking School, as moderator. Management of SAE Indonesia Banking School, students, ladies and gentlemen who are present offline and online. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Peace be upon us all. All praise is due to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for His grace and blessing, so that we can gather today in the event of International Guest Lecture in campus of SAE Indonesia Banking School. On behalf of the Indonesia Banking School, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to our International Guest Lecture session on the theme of Emotional Intelligence for Leaders, AI versus EI. We are honored to have you as a distinguished speaker, Mr. Ijaz Nizar, founder and president CEO Club Pakistan. Today, we gather not only to explore the vital role of emotional intelligence in effective leadership, but also to delve into the fascinating intersection of artificial intelligence and human emotion. As we all probably know, that our definition of emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotion, as well as the emotion of others. It encompasses skills such as emotional awareness, empathy, self-regulation, social skill, enabling individuals to navigate social complexities and make informed decisions. Whereas the definition of artificial intelligence refers to the simulation of human intelligence process by machine, particularly computer system. This include learning, reasoning, and self-correction. All encompasses various technologies, including machine learning, natural language processing, and robotics. As we navigate an increasingly digital world, the importance of AI becomes ever more pronounced. While AI offers remarkable advancement and efficiencies, it is our emotional intelligence that empower us to connect, inspire, and lead with empathy. In this rapidly changing landscape, understanding and harnessing both AI and EI will be crucial for leaders who aspire to make a meaningful impact. Thus, the connection between emotional intelligence and artificial intelligence lies in their complementary roles in leadership and decision-making. To understand further, I encourage you to engage fully in today's discussion, share your insight, and explore the rich dialogue that will unfold. Together, let us discover how we can cultivate emotional intelligence alongside technological innovation to lead with purpose and integrity. Before we begin this session, allow me to take this opportunity to convey our deepest appreciation to Mr. Ijaz Nizar for taking the time to share his knowledge and insight with us. Once again, welcome to Indonesia Banking School. I look forward for an enriching and inspired session. Thank you.
Thank you for Mrs. Dr. Kusumanggunti for your speech. Next, we will have a welcoming speech from the Head of Government Relations Ikadim Indonesia. To Mr. Dr. Jun Kunchoro Hadidiningrat, time is yours.
Thank you very much. Can I start? Okay. Yes, so you can hear me. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Professor Dr. Joko Santoso Mulyono, Head of Senate of Professor of IBS in Indonesia Banking School. Today as a moderator, my best friend, Ibu Dr. Kusmanistuti Sutiono, SH, MH, the chairman of Indonesia Banking School. It's really want to see you in person, but due to the unprecedented circumstances, I cannot join, but I'm very happy to follow your program today. Dr. Batara Maju Simatupang, Director of Postgraduate of Management, and also, of course, my dear Bhai, Mr. Ijaz Nizar, founder or president of CEO Club. It's really an honor and encouraging moment that I'm able to join in this forum, in this IBS prestigious school in Jakarta. Normally, I have communication with Ibu Kusmastingtuti from Karachi to Jakarta, but now I'm away out of Jakarta, but I'm very privileged to join this program. I just want to have some word. All distinguished speakers, all academic members, lecturer and colleagues from distinguished IBS, all distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen. This forum possible because the kindness of two parties. First is Ibu Kemasuti and IBS in a very short notice can accept my offer because I believe with its value to have international speaker to expand cooperation, always put opportunity in every occasion to expand the collaboration. And also IKADIM, I have colleagues from IKADIM, Ikatan Dokter Ilmu Management, the place where I also joined as the head of cooperation. I think a member of IKADIM will join Ibu Tuti today in this program, our section. Hopefully he can say hello to you. And also, of course, Mr. Nizar, sorry I cannot accompany you, but I enjoy very much in the last this week with you. I think spend more time with you and your wife. Ladies and gentlemen, I would recommend to follow this discussion because I witnessed during my tenure in Karachi 3 years, CEO Club, which is found and chaired by Mr. Izan Nizar, is one of the prestigious CEO Club. And CEO Club is very active, not only giving award for the achiever in the management, but also to encourage research and to publish personality, celebrity in management or in a CEO life. So I think this is also opportunity that we can cultivate various experience from CEO Club. And CEO Club research and observe some achievement the CEO that can achieve. Then I think this is that Mr. Izzat can share to all of you. Things to conclude is that I would like to share why Pakistan especially is one of the place where you can learn something. Every country, they have their own weakness and strength. But with the condition of very challenging in Pakistan, I see that with 4 million people around the world, Pakistan, they have good networking. And that's also with a difficult situation where they have no regional cooperation among South Asia country. That's why they are very enthusiastic come to Indonesia. For your information, they just joined INASCA, Indonesia Central and South Asia countries cooperation. They come as far as from South Asia to have collaboration with South Asia countries, including Indonesia. With their features, they are very confident. They never give up, and they always have positive attitude. This is kind of things that more than just emotional intelligence, but they also attitude that always attached to every CEO. So once again, Ibu, Bu Tuti, Profesor Joko, dan semua teman-teman di IBS, terima kasih banyak atas kesempatannya, dan mudah-mudahan kerjasama ini bisa berlanjut di lain kesempatan. So, all distinguished participants, I hope you enjoy his presentation, and with his past experience, he very willing to share some thoughts. He open for discussion, and he's very keen to have your question. Mr. Ijaz, my bye. I hope you enjoy in this session in one of the best school in banking school in Jakarta, and you are in the good hand of IBS friends. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you for Mr. June for your speech. Honored guests, before we move on to the main event, allow us to introduce today's moderator. Professor Dr. Joko Santoso Mulyono is the chairman of Senate at the Indonesia Banking School. Complete his bachelor and master degrees at the Faculty of Economics, Universitas Gadjah Mada, and earned his PhD in 2002 from the Graduate School, majoring in Industrial and Organization Psychology, also at Universitas Gadjah Mada. He is an alumnus of the Massachusetts Institute of the Technology, Sloan School of Management, having completed the program for senior executive in Cambridge, USA in 1983. Additionally, he received training in Organizational Behavior 1 and 2 from Morgan Guaranty Ltd., Princeton, USA in 1987 and 1988. So, ladies and gentlemen, we now hand over the proceeding to our moderator, Professor Dr. Joko Santoso Mulyono to guide us through the main session. To Mr. Joko Santoso, time is yours.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning and best wishes to all of us. Om Swastiastu Om, Namo Buddhaya, greetings of goodness. Our distinguished guest, Mr. Ijaz Nisar, the founder and the president of CEO Club Pakistan. Welcome. Mr. Dr. Jun Kunsoro Hadiningrat, Head of Government Relations, IKADEM Indonesia. Mrs. Dr. Kusumaning Tuti Sandri Harmi Sutiono, Chairwoman of Indonesia Banking School, and all the staff of Indonesian Banking School. First of all, let us thank God, the Almighty, that we have the opportunity to gather in the beautiful Saturday morning at our beloved University Indonesia Banking School. Herewith, we have the honor to have Mr. Ijaz Nisar, the founder and the president of the CEO Club Pakistan, which are going to present a very strategic topic with regard to the issue of artificial intelligence as well as emotional intelligence. Very strategic. Well then, I would like first to introduce our honorable guest, Mr. Ijaz Nisar. He was born at Lahore, Pakistan, December 15, 1969. As young as me. Beside the president of CEO Club Pakistan, Mr. Ijaz Nisar is a member of World CEO Forum, CEO of Today Magazines and Management House, state-of-the-art leadership management and development. And he has 25 years of experience in the corporate world with the responsibilities of an executive for two large organizations with a size of average 15,000 employees and valuing over 15 billion US dollars sector entitled in Pakistan. Both legacy brand names of National Bank of Pakistan and State Bank of Pakistan. So we are in the same group. I'm a banker and you are a banker. Ladies and gentlemen, my beloved Civitas Academica of IBS all over Indonesia, let us now listen to the lecture of Mr. Ijaz Nisar. And if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Nisar is very active. He go around the world, Venezuela, Brazil, North America, Europe, China, and tomorrow he will lead a World CEO meeting, if I'm not mistaken, yes, at Bali. 100 CEO tomorrow. So we are very honored in this very, very tight schedule of Mr. Ijaz. He has time to sit with us in this beautiful university to share his knowledge, experiences with regard to emotional intelligence and artificial intelligence. A kind of change in our life. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nisar, welcome to our beloved university, and we are looking forward to listen to your presentation. And for the audience, please Mr. Ijaz Nizar is open for a question and answer accordingly. Thank you very much. So, Mr. Izar, floor is yours. S'il vous plaît.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. With the name of Allah Almighty, the most beneficent and the most merciful. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Holy Quran, Inna Allah la yughayyiru ma bi qawmi hatta yughayyiru ma bi anfusihim. Allah Almighty does not change destiny of people, the fate of people, until and unless they change themselves. And Allah is knowing and Allah is hearing all. Our very important poet, Allama Iqbal, used to say in Urdu, I will translate into English as well. खुदा ने आज तक उस कौम की हालत नहीं बदली, ना हो जिसको खुद ख्याल अपनी हालत के बदलने का. It means if you do not change yourself, God will not change you. It means the change is within ourselves. That is the meaning of this holy verse from the Holy Quran. And first of all, my note of gratitude, my note of thanks to Dr. June, who's not here but is listening. And I'm really honored. We have a lot of time together in Karachi. I have been there many times. I live in Lahore, one of the second largest city of Pakistan. And thank you, Dr. June, for inviting me, for giving me this honor to be here in this Indonesia Banking School. And secondly, my note of thanks, the two members, academies, Madam, thank you very much for coming here, and General Secretary, sir, thank you very much for being here, for my encouragement, for my support, and Professor Dr. Jogo Santaso, sir, thank you very much. We are in the same profession, and great Jogo Santaso is a really learned man, having more than 50 years of experience, 60 years of experience, 16, 6-0, but he's 16 at heart. He's a young man having a lot of experiences in his legacy, his emotional baggage. I'm really honored to share the stage with Honorable Professor Dr. Joko. Sir, thank you very much for giving this honor. Miss, thank you very much, the faculty and the students and the moderator and the special kicking of the session. As earlier said, I will not waste my time now, because the paucity of time does not allow me to go more into detail about myself. You can ask any tough question. I will jump to my topic, emotional intelligence for young leaders, because all the people are young people. Anybody who's above 25 in this class? Above 25.
What, 25?
Above, they're young. He's 16. Yes. Anybody who's the more elder than Dr. Jaco? No? Yes. And he was talking me, Ijaz, you are a writer. I have written 10 books on CEOs and leaders in Pakistan. In my books, more than 100 countries, my books go to the libraries, universities. My last book I launched at Oxford University in UK. And now I'm going this year, by end of December, going to Harvard University to launch my book. There's tomorrow at Bali, and in December in Harvard, US. Yes, Harvard University. And I was talking Mr. Joko, and said, so you know what is the meaning of CEO? Anybody knows? May I stand up? Sure. Sure. Because I love teaching, and training is my passion. It is not profession. Okay? I love to interact. I have been Director State Bank of Pakistan many years, and I taught more than 100,000 students in my life. So that is my legacy. That is the reason I just want to closer to the students so they open their hearts. Because when the parachute works best when it is open, and when the minds work well when they are open. If the closed minds you cannot, and the closed parachute you only die, nothing else. Okay, what is the meaning of CEO stands for? Who is the CEO in the classroom? Please, anybody is a CEO? Anybody CEO? Anybody is a CEO? Anybody want to be CEO? Wow, really? You want to be CEO in your life? Okay. No. What is the meaning of CEO? You said Chief Executive Officer. No, please change these words from today and onward in your lives. CEO does not stand for Chief Executive. It is an old one. The new one I'm giving to the new definition of CEO stands for Chief Energizing Officer. Yes, because energy security, energy crisis everywhere. Especially young people, when they do not have energy, so what they have? Depression, stress, anxiety about the future, about the employment, and about their marriages, how to find the right person with the right energy level. Okay, coming back, the CEO stands for you are all CEOs of your life. If you have energy, you are a CEO. If you do not have the energy, you are not CEO. Okay, when you leave this classroom, you are all CEOs. Okay, anybody till now have attended the training on emotional intelligence? Please raise your hand. I am also graduated in psychology. I'm also a therapist and psychologist. Apart from my banking career in State Bank and National Bank of Pakistan, and being the president of CEO Club. Apart from that, I'm also the student of human psychology. Anybody who studied psychology? Psychology? Anybody studied psychology? Anybody studied about artificial intelligence? Any student of AI? Because everywhere the buzzword is AI. AI. Nobody can, no country can, no nation can, no economy can develop without AI. Artificial intelligence. What is AI and what is EI? Today, this is the topic. I will give you a comprehensive presentation to get the clarity of AI and EI, and especially for the young people, even for the senior people. Through AI or through IQ, we are hired, and through EQ, we are fired. So EI is more important than AI. I will give you the details. Because you have the computers. It works with a logarithm. It has its own statistical data analysis. And it works like a human mind. And human mind have two parts. The first, left brain, and second, right brain. The left brain is all about logic, thinking, facts, data analysis. Whereas EI is all right brain. The left brain, if you're a medical student, you have been studied in biology and the human anatomy, you will find that this is the brain. Okay? People have brain. Just I check. We have brains? Yes? The brain has two parts. The first part, left brain, controls the right part of the body, and the right brain controls the left part of the body. If we damage here to right brain, our left part will be paralyzed. This is just basic ABC of the human thinking, human mind, human body. So left brain is all about logic. That is AI. Logic. AI means logic. It means analysis, thinking, just like computer is doing AI. Everything will be done in future. You know, 80%, sir, Dr. Sanatha, so, Choco, 80% jobs will be eliminated in next 5 years. 80% jobs will be eliminated. 80%. The future of AI, you know, so they will control everything next 5 years. So quick, so rapidly. You can go, you can Google, you can check. Big change. Humanless, paperless, visionless, sleepless, thinkingless, missionless. Everything is fireless. Big change. You know, where the cameras? Only one thing control everything now. You know, everybody spends 7 hours, as by my research. Sir, 7 hours people spend on screen. They are addicted. This is a big addiction. Yes, addictive, very addictive. We have become zombies. We are not humans now. Are we zombies? Just check. Are you human? Are you zombies? People are sitting on breakfast, on lunch, on dinner, on the cafe, the coffee. They're not talking, they're looking. Yes, they're just scrolling, mindless scrolling. Because I will give you the secret. Why addictive? Because of the dopamine. You know what is a dopamine? It's a pleasure hormone in the mind. We get pleasure. You know, the basic principle of human behavior, the two governing principles of human behavior. The first is pain and the second is pleasure. Everything we do in life is either we are seeking pleasure or we are avoiding pain. Everything in our life. And this gives so-called pleasure. It is not the real pleasure. It is the artificial pleasure. The real pleasure is when you look at the greenery, the beauty. That's the reason, sir, we have developed a program. Next time I will come to Indonesia, I will train you how to shift from screen time to green time. Screen time to green time in nature. How to live with nature. Screen time. 7 hours we spend on screen. So we should shift from screen to nature. Nature is biggest teacher. The trees, the skies, beauty. This is the real life. We are living in artificial intelligence age. Okay, now any question before I proceed to the next? Can you understand me? I am so easy, not difficult. Are you sure? Anybody's language problem? I will translate in Indonesian through my Google Translate. Yes. Thank you very much. Because the multimedia thing is communication. If I say something, you can understand. My message goes to you. That is my success. Otherwise, I'm talking, and you are smiling, bye. You are not understanding. So that is not a problem. Because communication is a two-way. It is not a one-way. It is a two-way traffic. It is not a one-way traffic. Okay, now just understand, go with me. Next 20-30 minutes, I will give you a very comprehensive presentation on AI and EI and what is the role of EI, emotional intelligence. What does it mean? You know who invented EI? Anybody knows? Anybody knows? The Daniel Goleman, D-A-N-I-E-L, Daniel Goleman. He was an American professor, a bestseller, New York Times. He was a bestseller. He wrote a book on EI first time in the history in 1995. Yes, the first time ever. He compiled a book, the name Emotional Literacy and the name Emotional Intelligence. And the book was a bestseller. You can Google it. Millions and millions of copies sold on emotion. And everywhere in the world, the book is being taught. But trust me, our philosopher, Dr. Ilama Muhammad Iqbal, our national poet of Pakistan, he said 100 years back about emotional intelligence. It is also, I will share with you with the Holy Quran verses, the emotional intelligence from the Holy Quran in the by end, inshallah. You will see how Allah Almighty, because we are the product as a human being created by the Creator, God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are the creature and we are crown of creature. We are Ashraful Makhluqat. We are the best creature and we have to be the best version of this creation. Okay, sir? No. Let's start. Can you start the presentation? If you allow me. Yes. Next. Okay, what is AI? First, and then I will gradually shifting to EI. AI can be defined the first time the John McCarthy and Alan Turing, British logician and computer pioneer, they started to coin the word AI in 1920s in the back. Okay, it is not a buzzword as I earlier said. What is a machine that can learn from experience and at the possibility of letting the machines alter its own instructions provides this mechanism. It means it's a machine learning. AI means machine learning. Whatever it operates on the principle of GIGO. AI works on what is GIGO? Anybody knows? GIGO? GIGO? GIGO. GI. GIGO basically is a technological term. Yes, have a big round of applause. Wow, garbage out. Whatever the garbage we take in, it is called the process system. The system theory means input, process, and output. Input, process, and output. In, out, in. That, but what AI works, what AI works, it IPO. IPO. You can write the terms IP. And flip chart is here. Flip chart, can you manage? Flip chart is there, writing IPO. GIGO stands for garbage in, garbage out. Whatever you feed in, you will get. It does not mean if you are putting the garbage, you will get the garbage. Whatever the data you put in, you will get the results. What is IPO for human beings? It is for machines. Artificial intelligence is for machines, not humans. And human works in IPO. GIGO is for AI. IPO is for humans. And what is IPO? Intention, process, and outcome. They don't have intentions. We have intentions. We work on I. I stands for intention. Niyat. This is Quran says, niyat. Whatever we get in life is a result of niyat. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, look into the hearts. Yes or not? Are we Muslims? Yes? 90%? 80%? Okay. And this is psychology. I am talking about psychology. Psychology state intention. And then behaviors. Intention, process, and outcome. Okay, this is the basic philosophy of difference between AI and EI. Okay, now going for the next slide. The capacity, whereas intelligence is recognized as the feelings, recognizing your feelings, your emotions, for motivating ourselves and managing emotions in others is called emotional intelligence. This is the basic definition of EI. Previously, we learned about AI. AI is about machine learning. It's all about logic. And it is all about feelings. The feelings and logic are two different parts. We have to understand. Anybody who thinks well, unfortunately, we have become machines. You know the name of Jack Ma? And you know, heard the name? You know Jack Ma? Anybody met with Jack Ma? Any personal experience with Jack Ma? I have the experience. For 2 times, I had a cup of tea with Jack Ma, cup of coffee. 2 times I met Bill Gates. I met everybody in the world, almost. I go every year to the World Economic Forum. Just Google it, World Economic Forum. It's one of the big economic forum, the big best of the best. One day you will go there and you will say, Ijaz Nisar pushed us to go to the world. It is in Zurich, Switzerland, every year. All the world leaders, the top guys, they come. For the last 7 years, I go there to learn from them. The best of the best in the world. They come there to deliver different training talks and leadership programs. I go there to attend to learn from them. And Jack Ma, one thing about AI and EI, he's one of the richest man on this planet, more top 10, Alibaba. You know Alibaba? Yes, he's the founder of Alibaba, Jack Ma. He was delivering a talk, sir, on future of education. Future of education. And you know what he said, sir? What is the future of education? Jack Ma said at the world. He has a beautiful video on YouTube. You can check it. You can listen directly. He said the future of education is not the machines. My fear is not machines will think like human being. Machines will think like human being. My fear is humans will think like machines. My fear is, Jack Ma said, humans will think like machines. Are we humans or are we machines? Are you sure? No. Just put your hand on your heart. Just put your hand. Dhak, dhak, tak, tak. Dhak, 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 tak. The heartbeat, or just like the clock here. Tak, tak, time. Trust me, we are not humans. We are machines. We just like donkeys in the morning and the evening, just sleep, eat, nothing. We don't have a time for families. We do not have time for friends. Yes or no? We are so just driven by inflation, unemployment. 9.9% million people in Indonesia are unemployed, young people, Gen Z. Is right or wrong? I didn't know about, because unemployment, the biggest problem for the young people. They have degrees, but they don't have the jobs. If they have jobs, the salaries are very minimum to manage their life because inflation is too high. But all their salaries are eaten up with the inflation. You're a student of economics. I am a student of economics. I work in the State Bank. I know the monetary policy and the fiscal policies of the governments. I know the rate of inflations, the per capita income, the GDP, blah, 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 blah. But young people are very frustrated. They are trying to find jobs in other countries as well. Yes or no? For what? I will give you few things by end during question answer. Ask me, what kind of the skills you are needed in next 5 years to cope up with unemployment. Anybody want to be millionaire? Anybody want to be millionaires in terms of dollars, not the rupiah? Because everybody is millionaire. Wherever I go to the shopping in Indonesian markets, 1 million, 2 million. But not dollars. You know $1 million equal to how many rupiah in Indonesia? 15 million? No. $1 million, dollars. Billions. If you want to be billionaire in rupiah, but always think in terms of pounds, euros, and dollars, because the currency is strong. Am I right or wrong? Just think, I will give you the few skills. What are the few skills? What are the key skills you have to focus in the next 5 years? If you beat AI and you develop EI, you will really make money. Everybody want to be rich? No? No? You're so happy with your current salaries, current money. Sir, nobody's happy. I will, inshallah, you will get two things. You will get two things at the end of this session. Number one, how to be millionaire through AI, EI, and how to be happy. Anybody wants to be happy? Sure. It means nobody's happy, okay? You answered my question. Thank you very much. Have a big round of applause for this lady. She's a very... Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, we will be focusing on AI, which is done already. Well, how to be rich? I will tell you how to be rich. How to be rich and how to be happy. Happiness. What is happiness? I will introduce this session because these are the ultimate objectives. If you follow, sir, if they follow the principles I will be sharing in the next few minutes, if they follow the principles, the basic philosophy of life, from psychology, from my experiences, from the Holy Quran, and sir, they will learn this happiness, ultimate beauty of life. And what is happiness? What is happiness? What is happiness? Happiness is peace of mind. What I said, happiness is? If you do not follow the principles I will share with you and do not act upon this principle of happiness, the peace of mind, if you do not follow, so what you will get? Pieces of mind. The choice is yours. Peace of mind or pieces of mind already there. Everybody's confused, stressed. Anybody is stress-free in the class? Anybody is stress-free? Only people in the graveyard are stress-free. Am I right? People who are in the graveyard, might be they are not. The people in the graveyard are the stress-free. And Dr. June is stress-free as well, yes? Joko is stress-free. Dr. Joko. Stress also the biggest problem. Anybody? My third question is, you will also learn at this session. These are the benefits. Anybody who's angry? How to manage anger? Everybody is angry? Angry? Anybody is anger-free? You do not experience anger? You daily experience frustrations and anger. Anger because number one, people, I just in 1 week in Indonesia, the first time I came here, people asked me, I just observed that Indonesia in 1 week, sir, number one reason of frustration and anger, Indonesia is traffic. Wow. Everywhere you have to go 2 hours. 1 hour, 3 after. If you have to go any date, you cannot reach. You want to go for appointment, for a letter, for job interview. Very difficult. You will be very angry. The people, the traffic. Yes or no? Number one reason I found in Indonesia of anger and frustration and stress is traffic. Yes or no? So next time you will have your own planes, aeroplanes. Easily go and there within 5 minutes. And you know, UAE started this air buses to avoid the traffic. So make money, rich, you can own plane next 5 years. Yes or no? Rather than motorcycle and bike, you will buy a plane. Sir, they are going to be rich in next 5 years. Are you with me? Yes? Okay. So anger management, that is a result. You will manage it because it is all about emotional management. It's all about emotional intelligence. Happiness, anger. I will share with you the chemistry of emotions. Next slides. Next slides. No, up till now, what is AI? You got the point? And what is EI? Now, a little bit more about AI. There are three kinds of intelligences in the left brain of the human mind. It is all about logical. Okay. The first is deep learning, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. So what is deep learning? It is again machine learning. It is all about a logarithm. Instagram you use. Just by default, you just touch a wrong picture or wrong video. What does it happen? It will start showing you those pictures. Because a logarithm understands you want to look at this picture. And different kinds of same pictures, they will showing you. That is the basic algorithm of Instagram, of Facebook. And they hooked their consciousness of mind. And it gives pleasure through eyes. Because human consciousness does not, or unconsciousness does not differentiate what is real and what is artificial. We take it real. They are not but pixelated pixels. They're the pixels. The pictures are the pixels. You just buy the camera. How many pixels this camera have? You know? The pixels. And we just see the human bodies and the pixels. They are not the real human beings, the real things. They are again imagined. So deep learning and machine learning, and ultimately we are in the era of AI. AI understanding is a process of programming a computer to mimic human intelligence. It is not the real intelligence. It is the mimicry, copying human beings. And you know what is the basic difference between AI and EI? Anybody knows? The basic difference, AI or EI? AI or the basic difference. What is the basic difference? Basic difference. Very good. The basic difference between human beings and artificial intelligence and emotional intelligence. What is the basic difference? Hello. Hi. Just you will understand. The rest of your life, it will be very beneficial, this lecture, for you guys. The basic difference between machine and humans is empathy. What I said? Empathy means putting yourself into the shoes of others to understand their feelings, their emotions, their behaviors. And you know what is the difference between sympathy and empathy? We learned our language word sympathy. Sir, grant me 2 days leave under sympathetic considerations. No, we write down, no, sir, we grant me leave 2 days under empathetic constitutions. So what is the difference between sympathy and empathy? Empathy means putting yourself into the shoes of others. Sir, sir, come over here, sir. Yes, come here. Because there is a pillar, I cannot see you, sir. We had a dinner day before yesterday. As excellent time we spent together. We have written an MOU with the academy, and now I am here and to add value to the lives of the students and the professionals. It is my passion. And if you follow your passion and make your passion obsession, you will be rich. A basic principle. People follow other people, they copy, they mimic, they don't follow their hearts and minds. Imitation cannot make you the next level. Okay, so what is the difference between sympathy and empathy? Anybody can understand, differentiate? Sympathy. Anybody? Sympathy mean or empathy mean? Just understand. If somebody's child is weeping, you have a consideration for the weeping of a child. It is when you have, because of the crying of a child, of another person, you will have a headache. Ask his father, mother, please stop crying and just feed your baby. But if your baby, your brother, your sister is weeping, you have a pain, not in head, in heart. When you really feel from heart, that is empathy. As a human beings, you know, we are born with empathy. If you go to any hospital, the newly born babies in the incubators, somebody's listening to our talk? Okay. This is AI or EI? Huh? There's some spirits in the room. The souls. Yes. And they are not physical but spiritual. Are we physical human beings? Are we spiritual human beings? The first spiritual or first human? Physical. Just trust me. After 5 years, 10 years, you will learn this line. We are not physical. We are spiritual, having physical experiences. We are not physical, having spiritual experiences. Please correct yourself. I repeat. We are having physical experiences. When somebody dies, what happens? We daily see our relatives, our close one, father, fatherly families, motherly side families. People die. The physique, they're here. Where is the body? Body is there. Where is the soul? I am also a student of quantum physics. I study spirituality. I am a healer. I'm a faith healer. The biggest problem people right now, you know, the sense of not thankfulness. That's the number one reason of frustration. People have everything, they're still thankless. You know? Okay, coming back to my first point. So next one, AI. I will be a little bit now speedy. Then we have the question answer. Please, next. What is emotional intelligence? There are the 5 dimensions of emotional intelligence. The first is self-awareness. The second is self-management. The third is socials, empathy, and motivational. They are the cycle. The 5. That is a Daniel Goleman researched back in 1995 in his best-seller book, Emotional Intelligence. The name. You should read the book. How many students among you read books? Any bestseller book you read? Rich Dad, Poor Dad. How many students read the Rich Dad, Poor Dad? Rich Dad? Robert
Yes.
Kiyosaki. You heard the name only or just read the book? Please. Anybody who has a good library at home? Sir. What I can do, sir? I have two libraries in my home, in my office. Libraries, books, libraries. I have two libraries at my home. Books, 5,000 books at my home and 1,000 books of all bestseller of the globe, of the world. You name the book. I will give you one application, mobile application, ABS, and you will find. You know, whenever I go to my office daily, I go to meeting, I open up my digital books, physical books as well as digital. Because driving you cannot read, but you can listen the books. Two books, at least 1 to 2 books, I always listen. Anybody read the book Atomic Habits? Power of Habits, Power of Focus? Yes, good. Have a big round of applause for this guy. At least he has a good book. Have a big round of applause. Yes. Your name? Please stand up. Stand up. Yes, show the book. It's a beautiful book. What is the name of the book? Yes. So please, trust me. Trust me. If you want to be rich, you know, the the Warren Buffett is #1. He's a billionaire. What he says, how many books he read? Bill Gates, Steve Jobs is no more. Everybody love i15, i16. Anybody need i16? iPhone 16? Anybody? But nobody wants to learn the life of the Steve Jobs. 60 books, sir. All big entrepreneurs, leaders, 60 books they read in a year. 60 books. Every big CEO or big leader they read in a year. 1 year, 60 books at least they read. Trust me, this class, I tell you one secret of success. The band secret. The leaders are the readers. Repeat. Leaders are the readers. And readers become the leaders. If you start reading, you will be a leader. You will be a CEO. You will be the next billionaire of Indonesia. Trust me, do we live in knowledge economy? This is knowledge that makes you different from others. In the Holy Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, do you think a man with the knowledge, a man without knowledge can be equal? No. Way. Yes or no? With knowledge or without knowledge, they cannot be equal. At a humanity level, we are equal. But knowledge level, we are not equal. Simple. Hadith Pak, Nabi Pak sallallahu alayhi wasallam, the life of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Learn from grave to graveyard, cradle to graveyard. From the lap of your mother till you go to the graveyard. That is the span. If you want to learn, you will go to China. At that time, 1500 years ago, sir. That's the biggest lessons for us to learn. It is not a simple degree. Degree is something different. I just write 2 degrees, sir, here in my CV. You know, I did my 7 degrees in psychology, in HR, in management, in public service, in policy, in leadership, in management, in English. My first master's I did, my first master in English literature. I know Shakespeare by heart. Even I go to the UK, they don't know about Shakespeare, like King Lear, Macbeth, Hamlet, the best. I learned by heart still because of my love for my books. Money will come to you. Money, wealth is the outcome of your efforts, of your niyat, of your intention. It should not be the purpose. It will come to you. Yes or no? Okay, coming to the point, emotional intelligence. You got the idea? The 5 dimensions of EI. AI is all about a logarithm, all about data analysis. It is all about left brain. It is all about right brain thinking. Okay. Next. Next. AI recognizes the patterns, response based on, again, GIGO, a logarithm, what is input, okay? AI, learning and problem solving, different tasks typically such as understanding natural language, patterns, facial expressions, AI, everybody is using AI, okay? AI automate the task, analyze lives from more convenience. But EI is something different. EI stands for, it is the cues, the adaptations, the responses, understanding the context, which AI cannot do this. You can understand the person's history. That is more important. Context is more important than content. It is all about content. It is all about context in which a human being is passing through. Somebody murders, the court, the judge will check the intention first. Why he did this way? This is more important. AI cannot replace EI, the unique human ability to connect emotionally. And why the AI cannot touch? Because of the creativity, because of the innovation. They cannot create and innovate. Humans can create and machines cannot create. They just solve the problems. Already data put into the machines. Ego, garbage in, garbage out. Next. Next. AI process vast amount of data. The same things. Next. 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 AI is next, next, next. No, please stop here. Just look at and read. What is, everybody should loudly read. It is only with the one can see rightly, yes. What is invisible to the eyes? With things you cannot see with the ears, you can see from the heart. That is the key. We are four-dimensional human beings. Basic thing. 4 dimensions. 4 dimensions. Just learn. IQ, EQ, and PQ, and SQ. We are 4 dimensions, human beings. IQ stands for your intelligence, mathematics. EQ, your emotional intelligence, we are writing. And PQ, your body, physical quotient. And SQ, your spiritual quotient. When we combine 4 dimensions, a human becomes a human. And machine is only one part. Humans have 4 parts. That is why we are unique. Sir, I hope you got understanding, a deeper understanding of human beings and machines. Because the big debate, all the global forums, the biggest challenge is not money with the human. The biggest challenge nowadays every human being is facing is loneliness. 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 This is the loneliness.
Loneliness.
Loneliness. Everybody is alone. Nobody is here to listen. Even wife does not listen. Yes, everybody is experiencing 3 problems nowadays. The first is loneliness, depression, anxiety. The second one is sleep disorder. Sleep disorder. The biggest disorder nowadays, nobody sleeps. When they go to classroom, they are asleep. When the time to sleep, they don't sleep. When the time to work, they're sleeping. So it's a really paradox. It's a very big paradox. Sleep and go to the workplace, they get the salaries, but they're sleeping. Because sleep disorders, sleep problems, everybody's 70% Generation Z is having serious sleep disorder, as per the research. So you sleep at the right time, sir. You are the old one. Go to bed, early to rise, makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. We learned, you know this line, maxims, this proverb. Go to bed, early to rise. Makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Okay? So it is only with the, and you got the idea, the clear idea? EI, IQ, EQ, PQ, and SQ, spiritual quotient. This is physical quotient. Everybody goes to gym. Please raise your hand. How many people go to gym? 1, 2, only. Anybody who is up very running in the morning, exercise is physical? We are physical. First, we are physical. Anybody take care of the body? There is a personal care. You're a new subject. You have to take care of your body before 40. After 40, you have to take, body will take, first body take care of you. After some time, 30 to 35, you have to take care of your body. Yes or no? You have to, because if you are not healthy, you cannot achieve more. You're less productive everywhere. Trust me. Health is wealth. The new richness is you are healthy. And you have 8 hours asleep. How many people 8 hours sleep? You are going to die early. Mark my words. I mean it. You will compromise on everything on your life if you do not take 8 hours sleep. You know what does happen, sir? Doctor, sir, what happens nowadays? People have mood swings. People have is result of sleep deprivation, lack of sleep. There are more conflicts in lives, at workplace, at home. Everybody's angry. Everybody's fighting with each other. Yes or no? Don't disturb me because of mood swings. Wives have different mood swings. Husband have different mood swings. Yes or no? Different friends are different swings. We don't want to learn today. We don't want to because it is raining. We don't want to do the big lot of reasons. We give justification through our reasonings. You know, one very deep insight. Sir, keep in your mind. Write this line. Write down this line is very important for you. What is this? We make decisions with emotions. We make decisions we make decisions in life with emotions, but we rationalize with mind. Yes, we fool ourselves. Yes. Balance is very difficult. Very difficult. So it is only with the heart one can see rightly what is invisible to the eyes. You know, whenever, sir, you have the CV, you are experienced man, CV is there, your CV, your profile is before you, you read the CV, big words, did this. But you look at the person, your mind, your heart to say, he's fooling me. He's not the person on CV. CV is different, the person is different. Yes or no? People cannot prove a confidence. They're writing these achievements, blah, blah, blah. But the personality is very weak. That's the reason. It is, you hire the person, not from the CVs. But from his body language, his confidence, yes, dignity, your self-respect, your self-esteem, your glitter in the eyes, your smiles, you give the vibes. I'm the right man for the right job. I never gave any reference till now. Everything in education, in my jobs, I got best of the best jobs. I left the best of the best jobs. People ask me, are you mad? Yes, I'm mad. Anybody is mad in classroom? Hello? Anybody is mad? You know mad? Mad mean? What is the meaning of mad? What is the meaning of mad? M-A-D, mad. Yes, what is the mad? Mad mean? What is the meaning of mad? No, mad. He is a problem here. Eh? He's a special person. He's a madman. Pagal in Urdu. He's a mad. You know mad? Who mad is the person in real terms make a difference. Make a difference. Difference. If you make a difference in the life of others, you make a difference in the lives of others by adding value. If Ijaz Nisar came in the classroom, if does not add value to your lives, is not a good teacher. A teacher is a person who transfers his knowledge to you. Mostly teachers give the slides, information which is available at Google, at YouTube, everything is available. A teacher is finished. No, trust me, sir. There is no anything for you. The only thing is experiences and the way he communicates. He touches the hearts, the minds with his personal examples. Sir, right or wrong, sir? Because everything is taken up by AI. I use daily AI. I ask very intelligent question, sometimes very foolish question to AI. He answers me. And AI is evolving great day by day. So first thing, AI and this one. Next one. No, coming to the AI and EI. Now coming next slides. Now, what is emotions? We talked about intelligence. We talked about the 4 dimensions of EI, EI. Now we talk about the emotions. What is next? No. After recognizing the feelings, the 3 parts of emotional intelligence. The first is identifying the emotions. The second is managing, controlling your emotions. The third one is using your emotions. That is very key. Aristotle, Socrates, from the Greece, you know, they were the big intellectuals, the top people. They used to say, the first is identifying your emotions. Second is control your emotions. If you not have the control over your emotions, your mood swings, you cannot be successful. Answer? Controlling emotions is very, doctors, controlling emotions is very power. Yes. Otherwise, you lose the control. You know what is the LOC? LOC stands for LOC. Look, what is? Yes, it is locus of control. Locus of control. It means just like your control. Air condition is there, AC, light, we control through remote control. We control the temperature, 16, 18. If you have air condition in your home, ACs, split ACs, you know, every room, all homes have. And you know, we control through. And some wives control their husband through. Yes or no? No? No, he's not agreeing with me. Are you married? Yes. So you have remote lots of controls with you or with your wife? It's a very personal question. Okay. But he will say, no, I control at the home. My controller is somewhere else. Okay. So locus of control is very important. So that is identifying, managing emotions and using the emotions. Next. Next. Okay. One thing is very important. It is not fixed in genetically. AI is fixed in genetically, logic, but EI is not genetically fixed. Okay. Next. Unlike IQ, AI, which changes little after your teenage, emotional intelligence it seems to be learned. That is a big difference. You should learn these things through experiences, just like Dr. Choco has experiences. Because experiences teaches you, help you to grow. The best teacher, the best human being, the best husband, the best CEO, the best leader, the best president, the best entrepreneur. Yes or no? If you control your emotions. Next, through IQ, it is very my favorite line, sir. Through IQ we are, and through EQ we are fired. That is very important. If you want to learn, to grow, to become rich, you should be emotionally intelligent human being. And then leader, then CEO, and then good husband. Otherwise, there will be a lot of breakups, divorces, especially in Gen Z. They are getting marrying, and after 3, 4 months, 5 months, they separated. Homes are broken, families are broken. Is it right or wrong? Because of the mood swings, people are not matching. They just first face good, but after second time, they know each other, they cannot live with each other. Yes or no? They started fighting with each other. Ego. Unfortunately, we did not develop the ecosystem. We developed the ego system. You got the point? Through IQ, we are hired in any company, and through EQ, we are fired. That is very important. Next. No, all human basic needs, just like physical needs. Next. Each of us is similar, but that's the key. Machines have same buttons, just like on the laptop. It is A, S, D, F, G, semicolon, L, K, J, H. They are the same lines, words on each. But humans have different buttons. Each human has a different needs. There's a big difference between AI and EI. They are fixed. A, S, D, F, G, fixed. Your laptop has the same buttons. Yes? This laptop is same button. Their mobile is the same. This is the same. Android technology. Okay? But humans have different buttons. You should understand these buttons to inspire others, to get the things done. If you are in the sales, you should know the buttons of customers, how to get money from his pocket. Yes or no? You cannot sell easily, properly. You cannot be given the salary on the incentive, the commission. Yes or no? Anybody in the sales, working in sales department, marketing department, business development? Every customer has different buttons. Yes or no? Thank you. Every husband and wife has a different buttons. You have to know. Every friend, your friends, have different buttons. Something you say, some person, young friend, become happy, other become angry. You have to be very careful. So these are we have to understand this science. Yes? Next. Everybody is a different intensity. Okay? Next. Negative feelings are indicator of unfulfilled emotional needs. Very important. When we are negative, we are angry, it means our few needs are not fulfilled. It is called frustration. Frustration leads to anger and negative thinking and negative energy. And you know, the biggest secret of success is positive energy. Positivity is the biggest medicine. Positivity is the biggest medicine. It's the most expensive medicine. Everybody's become negative. Negative is to open the mobile, social media, political instability, financial problems, inflation, rising cost of living. They're all add up to miseries, problems, disappointments, unemployments. Okay, next. Feelings are real. Next. Invalidation. Oof, that's very important. Next. Validation of feelings allows someone to accept yourself. If you do not accept yourself, that's the biggest. People do not accept, you know. New generation Z is a victim of body shaming, the low self-esteem, lack of confidence. Yes or no? This lack of confidence. Next. Self-acceptance is must for high self-respect. Next. Ui. Now, this is very important part of today's session. Okay. Before I proceed, now I'm more deeper details of emotions. AI, we study comparison AI versus AI. Now I am talking about emotions. What type? How many emotions are there in human beings? Sir, please. How many emotions? We are emotional being, physical body, but we have the emotions. How many emotions in a human being? Just like buttons. There are 27 buttons, okay? 27 on laptop. How many emotions we have? After this class, you will be a psychologist. You will know. You will go to home. I know how many emotions and how to control these emotions. You will be really a psychologist. And everybody needs a psychologist, you know. Everybody nowadays needs psychologist. Total 7 emotions. Nature loves 7. I don't know. 7 skies, 7 oceans, 7 deserts, 7. In Quran, 7 manzils, 7 steps of completing the Holy Quran. The 7. And the shades of these emotions are millions of feelings. Feelings are different. Feelings are the shades of emotions. But the basic emotions are 7. 2 emotions are positive, 1 is neutral, and 4 are negative. Being a human being, you will come to know the 7 basic emotions. The first positive emotion is love. Voice control. Second, come. Voice. Oh. Voice control. Voice control. Come. The first is, the second, these are positive emotions. Everybody who has not experienced love, please raise your hand. Love is number 1, affection. It's not a love of gender. It's a love for human beings, love for nature, love for other things. The love is the number 1. The strongest emotions in human beings are machines have love. If somebody does not love or have love, it means he's machine, not human being. Yes. A lot of people have become machines because 7 hours to 8 hours they spend with machines. Yes or no? Not with the loved one. Okay? If you are having dining with your wife, still they are looking at the machines. I so sorry. So sad. They don't talk each other. Yes or no? People are reading, not talking, just looking at the mobile. Okay. The second powerful emotion is happiness. And what is happiness? Peace of mind. You know what is the definition of happiness? One of the best American author, he researched what is happiness. SWB. There's a new definition of happiness. This is a new definition by the research, the happiness, the new definition of happiness. SWB. The new definition of happiness is SWB. What is SWB stands for? SWB stands for? Stand for? Okay. S mean subjective. Well being. When inside, so happiness is all about inside.
B stand for?
Being, B-E-I-N-G, being. Being. Subjective well-being.
OLBA.
Subjective well-being. It means inside you feel good. You feel good inside, not outside. Trust me. The problem with this modern era is everybody look like fake smiles, fake pictures. Everybody's beautiful on Instagram because of the filters. When you look at really, oh, breakups. Instagram, everybody looks like smiley, happy, white. Everybody strong. We live with due respect. Fake is everywhere. Real is rare. I repeat, fake is everywhere. Very difficult to find the real people, real woman, real man. Everybody just has a different personas on the faces. Real is rare. Fake is people fake happiness. Inside they're weeping. Yesterday I met a lady. She was a therapist, body massage, spa. She had that entrepreneur in the expo. So she was just 100 rupiah for massage. I have my family with me. I just spoke. And I was body massage. Okay. Sir, what do you do? Okay. I do my mental massage. What do you mean by this? Okay. I'm a healer. I'm a therapist. You just relax the body for 30 minutes or 45 minutes. I have a formula for long life, happiness. Not 30 minutes, 60 years. You will be happy. Because, sir, what is the cost? Nothing but a cup of tea, cup of coffee. Yes. Trust me, everybody needs psychologist for mental relax. And that is the real thing, happiness. Happiness is the strongest emotions. Next. Slow down the. Okay. They are the first emotions, love. Second is happiness. Happiness means your contentment, your blissful, your enjoyment, your amusement. They are all the categories of. They are the first two positive emotions. The first is affection, and the second is happiness. And surprise is a very neutral emotion. Either it is positive or it is negative. If you get a good job letter, you are in a shock. Surprise. Oh, I got a job. On the other day, you got a letter of firing, you dismissed. Another shock. Yes or no? So either is positive shock or it is a negative shock. It's very difficult. So this is the neutral emotions. The first are positive. This one is neutral. These are 1, 2, and 3. The third one is fear. Fear is a negative emotions. Anybody is free of fear. You know, number one reason of failure is fear of failure. Number one reason is fear of rejection. Fear of rejection. You know, in Generation Z, the number one reason of depression is, is a fear of rejection. Yes? Trust me. Okay. Next. Anxiety. Next. These are the 4. Okay. Next 3. Okay. This is the sadness, the anger, the disgust, and the shame. They are the basic human emotions. You should learn this. Sir, does paucity of time, sir, His Excellency does not allow me to go into detail of each one. I have a 25 years of research on these 7 emotions. But 25 years, I did my research. The psychology, the management, and the Holy Quran. It at least requires, to me, 1 week to 1 month to give you details of each emotions. But time does not allow me. Yes, 25 years. Yes, 25 years on these emotions. No, I'm just touching the outline. No details. But I'm giving you the sadness. Anybody never experience sadness? Sad, disappointed, anger? Anybody does not angry in life? Anger is a very deadly emotion and disgusting, yes, and the shame. You know, the number one reason of depression in Generation Z is body shaming. Nobody likes his body or her body because of the color, because of the height, somebody obesity, either too big, too small. Everybody does not like his body or her body. There is a reason of depression among the young people. Yes or no? Yes. The serious problems, mental problems. Next. No, my presentation next 2, 3, 4 months, minutes, I will closing. We do not choose but we choose yes, that is important. I cannot control the color of my eyes, my height, and my hairs, but I can control my character. I can build my character. Character means values. Next. We do not choose of many of the events, but we choose how we react to the situation. Next. We are the product of our decisions, not the conditions. That is a key in emotional intelligence. We are the product of our decisions, not the conditions. Where we live, I live in Jakarta, Sumatra, Java, Bali. It doesn't matter. The matter is how you react, how you respond. Next. Life is 10%. It's very critical. Life is 10%. What happens to you? And 90%, what do you do? What happens to you? 90%. Your reactions. How do you respond to the situation? Next. Choices we make and the chances we take make our destiny. Yes. Choices we make. Yes. Next. It is not a question of strategy. It is a question of Lot of businesses, they sit together, they develop the business strategy. I say, develop your emotional strategy. We are humans with distraction. The biggest challenge nowadays for students, for business people is distraction, lack of focus. We are unable to focus on our goals of life. Yes or no? Distraction everywhere. Next. Genetic hand, each of us with the various of emotional points. Okay? Temperament is not destiny. Everybody has a mood swings, as earlier said to you guys. Next. Emotional lessons we learn as a children at home, at a school, shape our emotional circuits, making us more adept at the basics of emotional. That is the key. It is in the beginning, in the early childhood. That is why parenting is very important subject. Anybody having any course, any study, any training on parenting? Please. No? We are going to be parents. How many are married? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. Have you ever attended, or your people who are not married yet, ever attended the program on parenting? Positive parenting is a science nowadays. Sir, positive parenting is very important. How to be a good father, how to be a good mother. Next. Okay, next. Are we already discussed? Last. Next. Now these are last things. Please carry on. Do more than exist. Start living, not existing. Next. Do more than touch. Feel. We are humans. We are not machines. Machines cannot feel. We can touch but not feel. Next. Do more than look. Observe. Next. Do more than read. Absorb. Digest. Next. Do more than hear. Listen. Listening is very key. Next. Do more than listen. Understanding of the things of life. Next. Do more than think. Reflect. Deep thinking. Next. Do more than reflect. Do something. Action. Right? And be a complete human being, not a piece of the human being. We are the best creature of this creator. God, Allah Almighty. He created us. We should be the best version of his creation. Next. My credo in this. Next. Happiness is only good. The place to be happy is here. And the time to be happy is now. Next. The way to be happy is to make others happy. So, next. Last. Doubt. Doubts is the. Don't have doubts if you want to be really emotionally intelligent leader and CEO. Doubts is the obstacles, problems. Next. Whereas faith is the way. You must have a powerful faith instead of doubts and fears. Replace doubts with faith. Next. Doubts is the darkest night and faith. Next. Faith sees the day. Fear always look at who there is a darkness. The faith will say, day is the light. Day and night, both are the part of the life. Yes, optimism first is pessimism. Next, doubt dreads to take a step. Next, and faith soars to one. Fear means flying. That is emotional intelligence. Next, doubt says who believes. Next, faith says I believe. The belief, the faith is important to figure out any ambiguity. Thank you very much. Bahut shukriya. Open to questions. Questions? I am no. Thank you very much for because the next few minutes we'll take the question. And please observe. I love tough questions, not simple questions. Okay? Because again, paucity of time is short, time is limited. Otherwise, one emotions. It will take at least 1 day for me to explain. Any questions, sir? Please raise your hand, your name and question.
Thank you, Pak Ijas. Yes, very good. Mr. Yes, thank you. It's very good presentation that give me many insight about the psychological of AI especially. Well, in the digital era, we know that most of the CEOs of the corporate technology, especially, use big data and AI for a data-driven decision making. They could have optimum decision by using those technologies. Technically, that's not wrong, right? But if they only rely on those technologies, especially AI, they could also overlook the emotional aspects that can impact their healthy relationship between the leaders and the employees, right? And that's the big challenge to become an effective digital leaders recently. Well, how to balance the use of AI and EI, but we still have optimum decision, but we also can make healthy relationship between the leaders and the employees. Thank you.
Mr. Ijas, there is a question too from the
Okay. AI is like the left brain, but technologically it's advancing speedily. At some points, now we are already have AI generated robot that can respond to human emotions, and many people are deceived by this. What is your comment? It's a very frequently asked question. No doubt, AI is still is under evolution. It has a lot to do yet. It's just at the primary and the basic level. They are just solve the problems which a mathematics and logical can do. But still, emotions are very deep inside. The machines are might be after 10 years, after 5 years down the road, machines they learn about the human beings. But I am very doubtful about the machines will learn human beings' emotions. That is the reason Mark Bucks and they said we should stop more research on AI because ultimately it will really dangerous to the human beings survival on this planet. And one very important book, Homo sapiens and Homo deus, and the most important book right now, Nexus. You know, have you read the book? He's talked about the same question of AI and EI. And I love his books. And again, AI still is in evolution process. It is not yet reached to the climax. But human creativity, human emotions are still. Now, coming to your question, again, is a very important question. You talked about data-driven decision making. Still, the number one thing, being a leader, being a CEO, they have to be observe compassion and empathy. Machines, data-driven, they do not or does not have empathy. If you have to take care of human beings, their well wishes, their well being, their lot of issues. If you have to make balance, but during balancing, data driven, okay, but the top of the list, compassion. Still, for a leader, is more important than simple analysis of the facts. And fine balancing between emotions and your data driven, your analysis. Even the latest research, doctors were given patients to treat them, to cure them. You know, 84% or 74% doctor cured, whereas data driven, they cured 84%. More than because they data driven analysis they did, and they give the medicine to the patients more accurately. Humans can make errors because of the inefficient data or the data analytical skills as well. Whereas machines are more on the other side because of the more data driven but less emotions. So nowadays, doctors or any other professional, they learn data driven, their analysis, this is data analytics. You most of the time the phrase we use data analytics. But still nowadays, right now, compassion and empathy is number one while making decisions. Thank you. Next. Sir, next question.
Mr. Ijas, there is somebody who asked by Fairchild. Siapa?
Please again, another question on digital.
Mana? Sudah?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning, Mr. Izar. My name is Maulidini Efti Karaknani, but you can call me Nia. I am master student at Indonesia Banking School. Thank you very much for your insightful presentation on emotional intelligence for leaders, AI versus EI. I have several questions I'd like to ask. As a leader, how do you perceive the role of artificial intelligence in enhancing or even potentially replacing certain aspects of emotional intelligence? Are there specific situations where AI can be more effective than EI in the decision-making process? And how can a leader determine when to rely on AI and when to utilize EI? That's my question. Thank you very much, sir.
Again, the same question. Thank you very much for this very deep and insight and frequently asked question regarding decision makings by the leaders. Leaders nowadays, the new leadership is all about digital leadership. Leaders must understand both the facts. Number one, they should be more empathetic, or they learn about empathy and the consequences of the data driven decisions. He must be able to analyze emotionally as well as and machine cannot do both the things. Machine can only one thing, that is data analysis, the facts. Whereas only minus data, only if we go for the EI, emotional intelligence, so we have called bounded rationality, because the information is inadequate, incomplete, or maybe incorrect, and the decisions will be made incorrect. So both things have to be balanced. We have more facts, more data analytics, and we have to balance with more empathy and more compassion. The compassion with data-driven decisions will be more effective decisions in the favor of company as well as in the favor of human beings and the employees. Thank you. I hope I answered. It is a balance. It is a balance.
Thank you, sir. Your answer is very
You should not, because machines cannot go for empathy. Empathy is the basic thing. The first thing is empathy and the compassion. Unfortunately, when we go for AI, Allama Iqbal, one of our poet, philosopher, he wrote 100 years back, and I narrated these verses to the Jack Ma at the World Economic Forum. I said, एहसास मुरवत को उर्दू एंड देन आई विल ट्रांसलेट इन इंग्लिश, एहसास मुरवत को कुचल देते हैं आलात, है दिल के लिए मौत मशीनों की हुकूमत. इट मीन्स योर हार्ट डाइज व्हेन द मशीन्स रूल. Heart dies. So we do not be more dominated by the machines. As I said earlier in my beginning of my talk, beautiful lines by Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba. He said about the future of humans and machines. He said, my fear is not machines will think like human beings. My fear is human will think like machines. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Next question. Another question? Yes, I already said this is the fine balancing between compassion and the data driven. I already said, because ultimately if we compare both, to number one thing we will have to keep in mind, compassion and empathy while making decisions. Otherwise, some decisions may be beneficial for the company, but killing to the human beings. That is a fine balance between human beings and experiences. And because we are human beings, their experiences, fears, and doubts, we have to deal with people with negative emotions. What do you do to say about positive? That is again very good question. Sir, the number one reason of stress is when we have to handle difficult people, negative people, and toxic people. So we have to avoid the toxicity, the toxic people, and the negative people. When we cannot, we have to take care of our emotions because negative person will suck your energy. You must have greater energy because it is all about energy. Negative energy or positive energy. When the class talk about the positivity, we will be positive. When we talk about the negativity, everybody will be negative. So try to avoid the negative people in your life, and you cannot avoid, then alter the situation. Triple A. First, avoid the toxic. If you cannot alter, then you can accept the situation. And very important prayer, Sir Doctor Santos, I always pray three things in the early morning prayer to my God. First, hey Allah, give me the strength. Give me the strength to accept the things. Give me the patience to accept the things I cannot change. Give me the patience, accept the things I cannot change. Hey Allah, give me the courage to change the things I can. And third one, hey Allah, give me the wisdom to know the difference, what I can change and what I cannot change. If you have the understanding what you can change and what you cannot change, 90% of the problems are solved. We try to change things which we cannot, and we do not accept the reality. So we should accept the reality and we strive for the best. That is the only strategy. We need two things, courage and patience simultaneously. Patience, we cannot change, and the courage to change. Courage is the leadership. Next, any last two, three questions? Again, these are very simple questions, tough questions. Please.
Your name, please.
Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Ferdi. Uh, I have a question related to your statement in the earlier of this class, where you said that 80% of the job will be replaced by AI in the next 5 years. But you also have a statement that we will not lose with this kind of approach. AI will be more important than AI. So my question is, where will be this kind of equilibrium level between AI and also EI? Because in the next 5 years, we know that there is a possibility, there are a big possibility that 80% of job will be replaced by AI. But in the other hand, you said that AI is the most important thing. So I would like to know the equilibrium level between the AI and also AI, whether we will be still possible to have the opportunity to expanding our career and also expanding our knowledge to support our career, or completely lose by this AI approach. So thank you.
I just want one line. Anybody can interpret the question? Have you heard the question? I'm trying to figure out. In one line, what is simple question? Just you are giving one line. EI. Because ultimately, gradually, AI is still evolving. It is still growing. AI is still growing. But one thing is very important. Are everybody talking about the natural artificial intelligence? Nobody talking about the natural stupidity of human beings. You know, two things are infinite. Two things are, the first is the universe is Einstein. You know the Einstein, the name? Einstein used to say, universe is infinite. Universe is, and second infinite thing is human stupidity. Stupidity has no end. Have you ever met with any stupid person? Yes or no? Stupid boss is smiling. More basic question is how to deal with the stupid people. Have you met or not? Have you met stupid people? Not yet. Stupid people? Stupid boss? Okay. So because humans are made up of feelings and emotions, we have to just basic things learn. And whenever you go, wherever you go, there is a debate, there is a dialogue, there is a lot of discussion and lot of conversations. And what is the difference, real thing is, which make human beings a human being, not machines, that is empathy. Basic thing. To know the pain of others. If you know the pain of yourself, you are alive. I repeat, if you know the pain of yourself, you are alive. You are not dead. If you the pain of others, you are human beings. Machines cannot know the pain. Machines can experience hunger or not. When you are hungry, if I say, sit down, learn, we will not learn because I am hungry. We are hungry. We are hungry. During hunger, if you were fasting or hungry for the last 2 days, if I say, sit, I have a very good movie for you, you will look at the movie. So first you will say, I need something. So that is a basic need. We have basic needs. Hunger, sleep. Machines can sleep. We can sleep. Machines can tired. We can tired. After 1-2 hours, you need rest. That's the preference between machines. And we should know what is the role of machine and what is the role of empathy. That's the questions. These are three same questions. AI-driven database. Yes, they're good. This is created by human beings. We get benefit, but should not compromise human needs. We should not compromise on empathy. We should stay human beings. And whether in this AI or this emotional intelligence, anybody is fasting during Ramadan? How many go for fasting? Fasting? In Christianity, in Muslims, in Hindus, they observe fasting. Yes or no? They observe fasting. Sir, do you know fasting? Fasting? Yes? Fasting. Okay. Anybody know digital fasting? What is the meaning of digital fasting? Digital fasting means 2 days I will not touch this. How many persons? They observe digital fasting. That is called detoxification of digitalization. If you want to be healthy human being, start from today and on. Start detoxifying our god of information will start vomiting of information. You will not digest information. Too much. We are bombarded with information. We cannot digest it. So, emotional intelligence to start each day, mobile off. Nothing will happen. Mobiles, digital, because Ijaz Nisar said we have to start digital fasting. You will be happy, relaxed, you will more creative, more thinking. Get rid of this digital pleasures. This is a fake pleasure. This is a fake dopamine. That's the reason I'm telling you my research of 25 years, my research on this. So please keep in your mind. Okay. Any question? Last question? Then we are closing the session and a group photo. Okay. Last question. Yes. This is the last question.
Thank you. My name is Ria. And actually, I was thinking how we manage our workers, our staff, as they are Gen Z. And you said that their Gen Z has more problem with emotional intelligence, right?
Yes, yes.
So how we as a leader manage those things? Because for the intellectual, I mean, they are better than us. I mean, they have more knowledge than us. So, but they have a bad about the emotional intelligence. So how we as a leader manage those? Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is the last question. We then wrap up and then we close this session. Very, again, important question. Gen Z is emotionally disturbed generation. They are very good at technology, handling technology. They're more adept, they more know about technology, but they know about emotions. That is the reason they are more depressed generation. They are more lonely. They have very digital friends, but not real friends. 5,000 followers, 10,000 millions of views. They are stuck with these likes, views. They just sent a friend request and the other accept the request. They become friends. And they unfriend in a minute. They start liking each other. They're sending the emos, heart, lips, blah, 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 blah. The friends. One next day, 4 hours, the friendship, the love, their infatuation ends. That is the end of the love story. Within 24 hours, story is gone. Where this generation, they still love 80 years, the same person. Unbelievable. They remember still their loved ones. But this generation is emotionless. After 24 hours, they find new partners. That's the problem. They don't have the loyalty. The previous generation have a loyalty, and loyalty is very expensive. Don't expect from the cheap people. No, of this question. The 4 things. Again, for the generation Z, we either generation Z, generation A, generation X, generation Y. Okay. You know what is the new generation? The name of the new generation? Generation Z. The generation Z is, okay, I read this new generation is called triple M generation. You know, generation Z problem, triple M. Triple M. The Time magazine of the USA, they did a research on generation Z. Triple M generation. They made a title on the magazine, Triple M Generation Z. What is Generation Z Triple M? You know? They said, me, and me. They never talk about you, I, and we. I, me. Me, I, me. My need, my hunger, my thing, my thing. My mobile, my car, until we learn we cannot grow as a human being. We cannot be mature. We is more important than I. Yes or no? I is a very immature person. I, me. Everything is about me. When you grow up, emotionally, you talk about we, and we. And so far as to balancing this generation is very important. Yes. The first thing is PQ. So new generation Z, if you want to manage their life, the first they need to take care of themselves. Physical quotient. And first, second is physical quotient means they should start gym, working in gym, at least physical, because they're lazy generation. They're very lazy. Yes or no? They're not active. If you want to be active, to first take care of your PQ. Second is IQ. They should read at least one book in a week. Intellectually, they are active. Physically, they are should active. And third one, EQ. They should learn to control your emotions. And the first third, spirituality means you connect with your God, your volunteerism. You help others without any benefits. You feel good when you work for others, when you participate in community works, CSR, community corporate responsibility work. You take care of others. You are a giver, not taker. When you become giver, you experience happiness. When you balance PQ, EQ, this is the complete human dimensions. Then you really become wealthy. You're rich and millionaire and happy person. Happiness is the end point. If you do not balance, if you balance what you get, happiness, peace of. If you do not combine and balance 4 points, 4 dimensions, you will experience pieces of mind. I repeat, the choice is yours. Peace of mind. If you follow, the peace of mind. If you do not follow, pieces of mind. If you follow, you will be mentally strong. If you do not follow, you will strongly mental. I repeat, strongly mental or mentally strong. Choices, hopeless and endless hope. Choices, yours. Hopeless and or endless hope. Impossible or I am possible. Choices, you will become victor, you become victim. This is yours. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ijaz.
I hope. Are you already enjoyed? You will not get bored?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to one of the exciting parts of today's event, the announcement of the 4 best questioners. So without further ado, the 4 best questioners are, first, Utari Mekar. Second, Maulidina. Third, Adi Purwoko. Fourth, Ferdi. Congratulations to all of you. We would like to invite the 2 of you to come forward the stage to receive your gift, and the winners attending online will have their gift sent to them.
Last thing, before we leave and final ceremony, last thing, I will be leaving, okay, tomorrow for this event in Bali. Tomorrow we have 100 of you are coming to Bali, and my book launch, I have written 10 books, okay, 10 books on different areas of leadership and management.
Anybody want to get the free copy of the digital books? Free copies. I'm not here to sell anything. This is my passion, okay? And just if you use, how many people use LinkedIn? Okay, all of us, yeah, was. How many people who have 10,000 LinkedIn followers? What? 10,000. LinkedIn followers. LinkedIn.
Oh, LinkedIn.
How many? Followers. I have 100,000 LinkedIn followers. And Jack Ma, Bill Gates, all are my LinkedIn friends. Now, today I will be your LinkedIn friend. Okay? So please open the mobile. LinkedIn is IJS. Just click, you'll be my connection. Okay? Right on. So I will be through LinkedIn or through WhatsApp. WhatsApp is working. So I write my number. Anything problem you face, any problem, either EQ or either IQ. Okay? Either your friend, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, I will be free of cost, complimentary, 48 hours, I will reply your query. I will send all my books, digital books to you, as well as my magazines, my talks. I have more than 1,000 my talks on different topics on my YouTube channel. So you have a lot of content, but you have to be very choosy. Select the good things, study and learn, and relearn and unlearn continuously. That is the philosophy of life. Learn to unlearn and learn to relearn continuously. That is the beauty of life. You know what is life stand for? LIFE. Just right here in your thinking. Life stand for? Life is a word. Life. LIFE. Life means life is an acronym. It's a combination of 4 words. You know, life LIFE is an acronym. Our teachers in the 8th class grade, they taught us. Life meanings, LIFE. Learning is forever. Learning is forever. LIFE. Never forget. Life means learning is forever. When you stop learning, you die. You finish. You go to the graveyard. You are out. Learning, you are living. You are not learning, you are not human being. You are existing, not living. Ijaz are IJAZ. These are my spellings. Ijaz IJAC and ISAR. So go to LinkedIn, go to Instagram, and go to Facebook. Ijaz, just click. Ijaz is Instagram. Okay. And today's EQ versus IQ. This is a code word. Okay, between us. EQ versus IQ. This is our code word. We will be the friends on EQ. We are long life friend of EQ and IQ. I am leaving this question. You will be a lifelong student of this subject of EQ. It's a very important subject. It will change your life, your marital life, your financial life, your future life. If you are more intelligent, leader, and CEO, and a human being first. We are human first. Okay? So please connect, Ijaz, and any question, any query, any problem you face in life, I will reply. I will be free of cost, counseling, coaching, and mentoring, because I am a coach to see you. And I love to coach students. Everybody needs a mentor, just like him. He's a great man, he's a big man. Everybody needs a senior person for coaching, for mentorship, and for counseling. Everybody needs a doctor. Even a doctor needs a doctor. I hope you just, this is my, and this is my WhatsApp number. You can picture. This is, you can save it. You can message EQ what message and IBS. Okay. So I will be learning from IBS The next time, whenever you in Pakistan, you be my guest.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next, we move on the plaque and certificate presentation, which will be handed to the speaker and moderator by Chairwoman of Indonesia Banking School, followed by a group photo session. To Mrs. Dr. Kusumaning Tuti, we invite you to present the plaque and certification.
Beautiful. No, I'm grateful. I'm sitting with a learned man.
Let's capture this moment on count of 3, 2, 1. One more time, 3, 2, 1.
One last thing, I will be here, you will be here, I will be, okay, this side. Sir, you will come this side. Okay, sir, I will from this side. You will be here, sir. You will be. You will sitting here, okay?
I think so.
Yes. Okay. Are you with me? Okay. Satu,
Dua,
dua,
tiga.
tiga. Satu,
Mo-
dua, tiga.
1, 2, 3.
Okay? Sudah?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And this is the invitation for Bali, okay? Sir, for you, sir.
Sorry?
This is invitation for you, sir.
Thank you.
For Bali.
Oh, okay.
Come.
Okay. Ini apa itu?
First, the certificate will be handed by Mrs. Tito.
Thank you very much.
Okay, one more. I'm from mechanic, so I think I would like to
Sir,
join
you
you.
come, sir, I'm waiting for you.
Thank you. I need more to. Okay.
It's okay. I think we are both.
Okay. Oh,
Come here.
okay.
Okay. Sorry. Okay.
On the count of
Come.
Yeah.
2, 1.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. This is for you, sir. Thank you very much. We are no friends, connected through LinkedIn, and I am open to any kind of question after the session.
Sure, sir.
Thank you very much.
Have a nice trip to Bali.
In Islamabad and Lahore. As Lahore is my home. It's a big city. Lahore and Islamabad.
So, thank you for Mr. Ilyas Nisar for taking the time to share his incredible insight with us today's guest lecturer. Now we are at the end of today's event. To our esteemed student and guests, please scan the QR code on the screen to mark your attendance. Salsabila, on behalf of the organizers and committee members, I bid you farewell. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Your emotional intelligence.
Sure. Thank you.
I hope you right. Yes. You not get bored. You want to enjoy the session? Send me the few photos from the class. Please send it over and please WhatsApp me. And send the card to the okay. From the other camera. Send me the few videos and can yeah, I'm waiting. Now this is on Instagram. You click it and you can also inbox me or thank you. Okay.
Here, we take a picture together.
Oh, yeah.
Let's take picture for this time. Please stand up, guys.
Satu, satu, dua, tiga. Okay. Thank
You can also text.
To our esteemed student and guests, please scan the QR code on the screen to mark your attendance. Thank you.
Send to the message. Okay. I send it to you. Did you buy my card?
Yeah.
You send me the link. Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Sir, I hope. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go with you.